The Livestock Production Assurance or LPA program is the Australian livestock industry's on-farm assurance program covering food safety, animal welfare and biosecurity. It's part of the integrity system used by the red meat industry to protect consumers and meets the stringent requirements of our domestic and export markets. To fulfill the requirements of LPA, you must minimise livestock exposure to unsafe chemicals and physical contaminants, administer animal treatment safely and responsibly, prevent livestock exposure to contaminated feed, ensure livestock are fit for transport, meet all traceability requirements, have biosecurity measures in place, follow Australian animal welfare standards and guidelines. Start by mapping out your farm and any potential food safety risks. Identify any potential risk sites where there may be residues including pesticides, lead, arsenic and cadmium. These substances stay in the environment and may become concentrated in people and animals through food systems. Livestock must not have access to old batteries, farm rubbish tips, old painted timbers, commercially painted surfaces, machinery or any chemical storage and disposal areas. Securely fence fertiliser storages and stockpiles to prevent livestock access. Livestock must also be safe from contamination by physical items such as wire, broken needles or buckshot. Livestock treatments need to be administered in a safe and responsible manner by competent persons to comply with LPA standards. Veterinary medicines must be stored, used and disposed of in accordance with the manufacturer's label. Observe withholding periods and export slaughter intervals at all times. Record all animal treatment details. Livestock must not be exposed to foods contaminated by chemicals or be fed animal products. Keep records of your agricultural chemical treatments and all introduced stock feed. As part of your risk management, identify and record any livestock that may have become contaminated. All efforts must be made to minimise stress and contamination during assembly and transport of livestock. Select only animals which are fit for transport. Choose quality assured transport operators and inspect the vehicle before loading. Ensure any pre-consignment curfews for livestock destined for slaughter are met. Record all transport details. As a livestock producer, you must be able to meet all traceability requirements should a food safety issue occur. An NVD is an essential component of any traceability system. All introduced livestock must be accompanied by an LPA NVD detailing the food safety status of the livestock. Similarly, an LPA NVD must be completed for all livestock at the time of dispatch. Producers also now have access to electronic NVDs or ENVDs. Explanatory notes are provided with the ENVDs and in NVD booklets. These include all details needed to complete the form. Producers must have on-farm systems that minimise the risk of introducing infectious diseases to properties and minimise risks of spreading disease. Each property must have a farm biosecurity plan. This should cover management and recording of the introduction and movement of livestock. Where reasonable and practical, people, equipment and vehicles entering the property should be controlled to minimise the potential for property contamination. And producers should prevent and control animal diseases on farm by regularly monitoring and managing livestock health. LPA accredited producers must care for their animals in line with the Australian Animal Welfare Standards and Guidelines. They must have a copy of the current standards and guidelines for sheep, cattle or goats and be familiar with the contents. Everyone responsible for the management of livestock and handling must have successfully completed training in relation to the standards and guidelines. This can be through the LPA e-learning tool or equivalent training. Producers must train any staff who handle livestock in line with the standards and guidelines. Remember, good record keeping for every element of the program underpins achievement of the standards required for LPA accreditation.